Thumbs up, you can hear? Yeah, yeah, okay. So we're going to do more of what we did last week. So more poses and things like that. I've got some bunch of reference here on paper and some books. So just trying to think. Someone asked for Flash. I think that was Ayan. Is it Ayan? Someone asked for Sonic. Someone asked for Goku. I don't know who that was. And I think it was Sienna asked for Deku as well. But then also we're going to do Mewtwo. So I've got this book. And I think it was also Ayan that asked for ninjas. Did you ask for ninjas? I've got a Ninja Turtle book with ninjas. So we'll do some of that. So what should we start with? Something easy, maybe Sonic. Which one? Left or right? Thumbs up, thumbs down. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Thumbs up. I can see 1, 2, 3 thumbs up. 1 thumb down. A thumbs up, thumb down. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so Sonic. Doing Sonic first. Let me move my book. Okay, so we're going to look at, I've got this here because I stick stuff to it. I'll do that now actually so you can look at it. We're going to concentrate on the shapes and skeleton. So Sonic, if you forget about his spines, he has a round head, big round circle, and then a smaller oval circle. Oval or circle, it's more of an oval. So they're the two shapes we're going to start with. Big circle, and then small circle or oval. That's what you need to be drawing first. I'm going to do it too. Remember, just be rough and loose. You could find the center line for his face as well. Mine's back to front because I'm drawing it from the screen. And then when it comes to drawing the arms and that short arm out there and the legs, you can just draw like stick figures, just stick legs, because he's got very thin arms and legs. And then also when you're doing the feet, sort of look at the shape there. It's like a teardrop shape. Move this one over a little bit. That one, I know it's sort of squarish. This one's nice and curved. Hand, you could just do a little circle and then add fingers to it. That's pretty good there. Ayumi, it's pretty good. So, who's that? That is Eva. That's pretty good. Pretty good Ivy too. Yeah, good. So this is mine so far. So see how it's just all rough. I'm just putting in different shapes and things. The hand, like I've even drawn a little sausage for his thumb. And the cuffs on his shoe and the cuff on his glove. Like that. So those sort of things is what you're looking for. So now I'm just scribbling all over the page, adding in more and more detail. We've got his eyes and his mask, little mouth mask here, where his nose sticks off the end and his mouth's in there. And you can just start adding more and more detail as you go along. His little nose. So I got a bit more detail on his face there. Oh, that's pretty good. What is that? Let's see. Marriott, pretty good. There you go. I'm now pressing a bit harder because I want those lines to stand out a bit. Wow, they're looking really good. Really good, nice rhyme. Oh, sorry, I don't have your names up on the screen. And Yumi, that was really good. And Marielle, that's good too. Nice work. So yeah, you can put in his little eyeball and then his eyebrow creases, little bump over the top of the eye. The detail in the ears. Because he has that sort of yellowy colored bit, the flesh colored bit inside his ear. It's getting a bit busy in his face. Oh, I don't really see how there's so many lines, all these lines in here and through his eyes. So I'm going to start rubbing some of those out so it's a bit clearer. These are the pupilling, which I forgot about. That's a bit cleaner now. Okay. Yumi, that's pretty good. He's got big anime eyes. How are everyone going with those hands and feet? Man, yeah, that's good. I like that. I like, he's only got one shoe though. Hey, Jan, that's pretty good. Yeah, good job. Okay, so I've got a bit more detail now. It's still pretty rough. So just keep referring back to the picture that you're copying from. And a lot of people say that you shouldn't copy, but it's the best way to learn. So it's okay to copy, because once you copy enough pictures of, for in this case, of Sonic, then you'll be able to draw him without copying anything, because you know how it works. So you sort of need to copy to learn. Okay. We are coming up to the end of this one. So try and, I'll give you like another minute. I know it's a long time, so don't rush. Still take your time. If you don't finish it, you can just finish it later. That's sort of mine. I've just sort of cleaned it up enough. I'm not gonna ink it or spend any more time on it. Okay. So you guys keep sketching for another minute or so. And then once you're done, show me your work. And we'll move on to something else. Yumi, that's good. Miriam, that's good. Colored it in. Lenya, hold that closer to the camera. Nice. That's really good. I like that. Don't worry, Hura, we're just sketching up a Sonic. We're about to move on to something else. What are we going to do next? Let's do this one. The next one we're doing, it's not a full body, it's only a half a body. But there's a bit of detail. It's anime style. Okay, are we done? All right, here it goes. So we're going to do Goku. So it doesn't have a bottom. It's just the top half. But think about the pose. Think about the head, where you could draw the circle and the jaw as two separate bits. Don't worry about the hair yet. That's the last thing to do. So I'm just getting this head and jaw in quickly, like that. Mine's facing the wrong way because I'm drawing off the screen, not the picture. But then think about like where the shoulders are an angle, right? So we want to get that in as well. And then this is a big chest area, this sort of big circular or oval area. And then sort of big shoulder, and the arm and the hand can just be, so the hand can just be a circle, and the arm can just be stick figures for now. Let's sort of get a circle in where this shoulder is going to be, and then stick figure, circle. like this. So I've got the cranium, the jaw, the shoulders, the rib cage, shoulder, and then stick figure arm, hand, shoulder, stick figure arm, hand. So you want to try and break it down like that. Simple shapes like that. And if I can fold this over. Move this one over. So they reverse. That's good, Ivy. Eva, yeah, he did his hair and his face. That's cool. Does that help having my one there? Even though it's facing the wrong way? That's good, Mayumi. Yeah. Oh, that's pretty good too. Yep, good. Okay. So now that we've got that rough, we can start adding a bit more detail in. So you might find this V of his orange tunic over the top of his the blue one. That might be a good thing to put in. It's about just putting in shapes of things, so then it gives you an idea of where to draw other things. You can then look at the thickness of his forearm. And this is this one as well. And even find the direction of his face. Ryan, that's good. Here's a bit more detail of my one. And Mayumi, that's good too. Try and get that in the screen. Eva, that's good. Lenya, hold it closer to the camera so we can see. Nice. Really good. Okay, so next I might start roughing out the shapes of his hair. So I'm just going to do them as big curves on the top of his head, like shark fins almost. There we go. Not the perfect correct shape yet, but that's why I just rough them in now to give me something to work with. Mayumi, yeah, L, that's good too. Rhyme, I like his arms, Rhyme. He's got like sausage arms. Okay. So I might put a bit more detail in his face now. He's got, let's zoom in a bit. So he's got a pointy nose. And his mouth's very open. Just getting the basic shape of his mouth in. And then maybe some of those teeth. I just realized the shape of my face was wrong, so now I've got to fix that up. He's got a very big ear. The artist for this manga, his style is he draws very big ears, and so they continued that over when they did the anime as well. And those eyebrows, big pointy eyebrows. Okay. Fix up the hair. All right, just gonna move this back a bit to show you. So I colored in his hair a little bit, just so it's a bit more noticeable. Move this over. Nice, have you got in front on instead of turning? Okay, that's good. It means you're understanding how he's made up. You can draw him from different angles. Good, Eva. Amy, that's really nice. I like that. And see how it just quickly shaded in his hair? Just line work, a few lines, and I could then go back and smudge it with my finger, which I'll do right now. Doesn't get rid of all the lines, but it does fill in some of those white areas. There we go. Just smudge it in a bit. All right, so let's move on. So he's got a lot of muscles there in his arms. I'm going to do the arm that's up high. So you don't have to get it all exact, but sort of have a good bicep here. That's what that big round one is there. And the triceps at the back. Can we see that? That's his underarm there, and that's his pectoral muscles coming around there and up the top there. And then up in his forearm here, that's the back of his elbow. So it's a bit hard. So you just, as long as you get sort of the outside shape, it doesn't matter too much about the inside shapes. Well, if you want to draw that hand, let's lower this down so you can see that hand. So it's just a fist like that. So you could make a fist like that and look at it if it's easy to draw from a real hand and then trying to copy that hand. It's looking good, Hura. Good job. Don't see if anyone's. Sorry, Ayana, I couldn't see the pictures in the front. Yeah, that's good. Really good. Good work. What is going on there, Miriam? Oh, I see. Where's the rest of his face? And his hands. You colored it in, we haven't finished drawing him yet. That's good, Ivy. And Vivan, that's good too. Good work. Shambhavi, I can't see yours, it's way too far away to bring it closer. Ah, yeah. Nice, good work. Yeah, really good. So is everyone just putting in more detail? All the folds in his clothing, his wristbands, his muscles. Probably need to raise it up now so you can see the bottom. Give me a second. You want to be able to see his clothing. There we go. Okay. So this is mine so far. So I've just been adding more details, just scribbly, getting in those all these lines for the material. Turn that back around for you. Most people are done with that one. So we will move on in a minute or two. Maybe we'll do the flash next. Oh, you want to do Deku next? We can do Deku next. So everyone done with that? Get rid of Goku. All right, so Ivy wants to do Deku next. The picture I've got for Deku is a bit hard though. That's a bit detailed. So reckon you can handle that? Why don't we just draw his face and his hair? Is that going to be easier? The pose is good though. I would actually, before we do that, I would like you to just draw the pose, just in stick figure, skeleton, and shapes. Just see how you go. And then we'll do a close-up version of his face afterwards. So he's got this hand behind his back. So you've got his body coming down here. That's one shoulder for this arm. The other one's up back. I just gave him a massive foot. Okay, so that's what I've done from that. So just roughing out the shapes. No, this leg is way too big. This one, sorry, is way too big, and that shoe is huge. But just by looking at that, I sketched that up. So I just want to see you guys do the same. That's good, Mayumi. And then I'll zoom in and we'll just do his face as a finished artwork. So who else has done their body? Okay. Everyone finished the body? Yeah, Eva, that's good. But still, it looks like that same pose. Okay. I think that's about it for time for body. Now, we're just going to look at his face. So the way I am going to start this is draw don't worry about his nose or his jaw, just draw one big circle like this. And that's the top of his head. And then you can add on the nose and the jaw. And then because the hair is so messy, you could just sort of try and break that up into little spikes, sort of like we did with Goku's hair. It's like 1, don't worry about that, 1, 2, 3, maybe that's like a big 1, 4, 5, 6, like that. But then figure out where the eye is going to go, get those curves in. So let me just show you what I've got. So I've got a big circle for his head. Where's my pencil? Over? And then I did the nose and the jaw, his ear. This line is where his eyes are going to go. This line is where his mouth is going to go. And that's the line that runs down between his eyes and the middle of his mouth. So I'm doing those big hair spikes that I spoke about before. Not doing every little piece of hair, I'm just doing a few spikes here and there. A few shapes, really. So I'll show you that now. So just shapes, and I can go back and add more in there if I need it, which I do need it, but I don't need it right now. When I'm doing more details, when I'll add them in. This is just giving me an idea for the shape of things and how it's going to look. So go back to looking at that picture. So putting some detail in on his eyes, these eyebrows, and that nose in. Trying to figure out where this mouth goes. Just sketching it in, and where I've got somewhere that I like, I press a bit harder, make it stand out a bit. Okay. Give you a look at what I'm doing. I think I've done his nose a bit wrong. No, it's hard to tell. I need to fix up his eyes too. So I'm still sketching, still keeping it rough. Now I'm looking at the hair. And I'm adding in a few little extra tufts here and there. Still trying to work off the picture. I'm still following that. I'm not just making it up. Yumi, that's good. It's got a big scary face there. Wow, Abby, that's good. Yeah, you're doing the whole body. It's great. Oh, sorry, I didn't see these other ones. Mariam, wow, you've colored that in. Eva, you're gonna do more? You're gonna do just his face? Like I'm doing? I'll show you where I'm at. So I put detail in his hair. I'm still doing, and then I'll put detail in his ear as well. Okay, this has been long. How is everyone going? I've seen a few of them. You could even like start shading in the black areas of the hair and leave the green bits. You can leave them white, or you could even color them in green. But because I'm just
6 o'clock.
thanks. Because I'm using just a pencil, I'm just going to leave it white. Shading some dark areas. Okay, so I've put in, I'm just gonna move this back a bit. So put in all those areas, like these ones here and around here of, the bits that are going to be left green. And then I'll shade all that top bit or the middle bit in, or the black bit. Just gonna do it pretty fast because we're almost done with this one. Well, some people are already done with it. And then I'll use my smudgy finger to cover it in. Smudging now with my finger. Just helps fill in some of those areas. Okay. All right. There we go. So we can get both faces in. How did everyone else go? Let's have a look at everyone's drawings. Well, that's good, Ryan. Yeah, a couple of those I've already seen. That's good. Ivy, that's good. A lot of work there to go because you're doing the whole body. Adele, I can't see yours very well. Lenya, looks like you're drawing the, I can't remember what it's called, not invader, not intruder, something like that. All right, let's move on. So do we want to do Flash or Mewtwo? Thumbs up, thumbs down. Thumbs down, thumbs down, thumbs one. I think that's a thumbs down. Okay, we'll do Flash next. So Mewtwo first, and then Flash, and that's, we're going to be out of time, I think. All right, let me find just a simple close. What's the best one? He's always in that pose. Oh, do you want to do him standing like that? This one? Or lying like that? Standing, flying. Standing, standing, flying, flying, standing. That's a standing, okay. Where is it? Here it is, okay. This one I'm gonna have to hold. So, looking at the shapes, big circle for his hips and his belly area. Then you could draw like a rectangle, and then a circle for his head, and then draw the jaw as well. And then as you move on, you can just draw like stick figure arms with a circle at the base. And same with the feet. I do a little circle for his toe there. That's his ankle. He's got a little toe of his ankle, and then two toes. So you could draw them as sort of wedge shapes with a circle, wedge shape with a circle. And then I draw one line for the tail. And then you can go back and thicken it up later. So when you've done your line work, I want you to hold it up so I can see it. Once you've done the skeleton. Sorry. Sorry, I'm scratching my leg. Ivy, that's good. I'd give you, like, what about this big round area? Because you've given him very narrow hips. Yeah, that's pretty good. You're like almost done with that one already. Mariam, yours looks like an owl. He's got an owl head. I like it. That's good, Naomi. Yeah, you got his big fat belly in there. Ayan, or should I say dude perfect? What are you doing? I can't see anything on that paper. It looks blank. Can't see. It's too light. It's not picking up on the camera. No, there's nothing there. Oh, there, I can see it now. Okay. I was looking down the corner. I can barely see it. It's good, Al. It's really good. Vine, that's good too. Okay, so look at his sorry. Behind the computer. Look at that face, look at those eyes. And his ears with little points on them. It's got little nostrils as well. Here we go. Okay, I only got about another minute left on this one because we're running out of time. Van, that's good. That's scary cat eyes. Yeah, that's good, Ivy. Good book. Okay, that is it for me too. So we have 5 minutes left to do Flash. Get this one back up. So this would be a good one to do because he's got a very humanoid, human figure. Would be good to do the gesture. Remember the gesture drawing? I can't get it back far enough so you can see his feet. There we go. So gesture drawing, you could start from the head down, draw that one line, or you could even loop it from here. Go, so from that hand, curve it up and then straight through the leg. I've run out of paper. So I'm going to do that too. Start at the hand, curve it around, loop all the way down to the foot. like that. And then I can use that to then guess where some other body shapes are going, like the rib cage and his other arm, like that. And then I can put his head in. His waist, his other leg. Okay. That's good, Eva. So that's what I've got so far. That's good, Ivy. Yeah. Naomi, good as well. So then from that point is where I would then put in more detail, fill out the body a bit more, show where the like the shape of his, I'm going to point at the screen, the shape of his thigh muscle there to his knee, and then put the shape of his legs in. So there's a bit more detail happening in the legs. Oh, we're almost out of time. We've got like 1 minute left. I didn't realize how fast the time would go on. Peter, you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. Yeah, we're almost out of time here.
Yes. Before we go, tomorrow is Lenia's birthday. So can everyone say happy birthday to Lenia? I'm gonna unmute everyone. You think you're gonna finish the whole post in 1 minute? The whole thing?
No.
No, I don't think so.
No,
So it's part of your homework.
yeah.
So I'm gonna unmute everyone to say happy birthday to Lenia.
Happy
Happy
birthday.
Say thank you to Mr. Evan, please. Thank you, Mr. Evan. Everyone say bye-bye to Mr. Evan.
Bye.
Hi.
Happy birthday. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye.